What is going on, people of the internet? This is Devilman bringing you a Splinter Cell Blacklist review here. I'm about, I would say, 4 hours into it. And this is a special mission where you infiltrate Guantanamo. Got a lot of good things to say about this game. Got a lot of bad things to say about this game. And like any good player, I think I'm going to start with the good first. Just to get it out of the way. Alright, there's like 3 or 4 really good things about this game that I'm really enjoying. And the number one thing that I really enjoy about this is there's no online pass. Thank you, Ubisoft, for finally listening to people and getting rid of that fucking lame-ass Ubisoft, or the online pass crap. I was able to get into a very good couple co-op games. I haven't played the Spies versus Mercs yet. It just didn't feel like something I'd want to do. But I got into co-op games. I was happy. The communication was good when people had mics. Yeah, it was all out fun. There was some missions where it was just like wave based, where you fight wave after wave of enemy, and there were some where you had like specific targets. But the co-op was fun. I enjoyed it. Definitely one of the better co-op games that I've played in the longest times. The only thing lacking with the co-op was it just really wasn't that much. I think it was just these specialized missions from your team. I think you had like 4 members of your team, and each of them had like 4 missions. And like the grim missions where you couldn't be detected at all. It seemed like if you were detected, game over. No big deal. Well, I mean it was a big deal because you had to start over. The Briggs missions, it was like a co-op, like an assault. You just had to go to a location. You could do it whatever you want to play as, stealthy, assault, or Panther style. Just as long as you got it done, it was fine. The Charlie missions, I think, were just the wave-based ones where you went to an embassy and you fought wave after wave of people. And after like 5 or 10 waves, you got to extract, or you got to play for more. Shoot. And I thought, oh, there's some Coben missions. I don't remember them too much. I think I played like 2 of them. And they were just kind of like the Briggs missions, I guess. Like I said, I really wasn't paying attention to them. I think one of the last good things I have to talk about is the gadgets and loadouts. You can pretty much just completely customize your character to whatever you want to play as. There's 3 different play styles, which is Ghost, which is like leaving enemies alone, or doing stealth knockouts, just non-lethal knockouts, like with a sleeping gas or a taser, or you can even just use hand-to-hand knockouts, and that's a certain play style. And then there's the Panther, which is kind of like Ghost, but you kill them instead. So you use like real bullets, and you'll use like your knife takedown. And then there's the full-out assault, which is just like you don't worry about stealth and you just go in there guns a-blazing. And that's fine and dandy. The only problem I see in it is there's some missions where if you're not used to playing as a ghost, you're gonna have a hard time, because you're not supposed to, like this mission here. These are all friendlies, but I have to take them down non-lethally. Like there was a non-lethal takedown, stealth attack, whatever the heck it is, stealth knockout. So it's like I can't use any guns. I think I have like a taser. I don't even think I have my gear yet, and I'm not used to playing as a ghost. I'm used to playing as a Panther, which it's kind of similar, so it wasn't that much of a draw. But if I was used to playing combat only, I'd lose my mind. This plays a real big part in the final mission. Here's a spoiler: just skip past for another like 5 minutes or something. But the boss mission is the worst fucking thing on the planet. I have to get this out of here. I'm going in the bad part of the game, so just hold on. I'm going to the bad here. There's no more good left. Right into the bad. Okay, on to the bad here. The boss mission was horrible. Spoiler alert, you have no weapons. You're unarmed for this entire boss fight, and you have to do what I'm doing here, is basically go cover to cover. You have to wait for the shadows to come. You have to go cover to cover and miraculously get behind him. Chances are he's going to see you. Chances are you're going to play it. I literally played it for a good half hour before I finally got to the point where I could fucking take him. And chances are, when you get close to him, he'll take off and run. And it was horrible. And then you do this little cuts, you do quick time. God damn, I hate quick time shit. I don't know what it is with game companies and the quick time mechanic, but please, for the love of God, get rid of it. You might as well just play a fucking cutscene. That's right, I said it. Just play a cutscene. Because it's just so boring. And to not have any weapons during this boss fight, it was just horrible. Tack that on with these very unresponsive controls. It feels like sometimes you want to move in one direction and you can't. You have to move in a completely different direction. Your guy just doesn't want to do what he wants to do, and it's a pain in the ass. And I hate it. I hate the controls. They drive me crazy. I mean, it was nice to get the R3. Like, the R3 is reload, SOCOM style reload. I love that reload, but I cannot stand the controls. They're unresponsive. They're just a pain in the butt. Now, when I do my review, I play games on Rookie. I play it on the easiest difficulty. I just want to get as much of the story as possible, especially on a rented game. I'm not really in it for the challenge. I'm in it for the storyline. That being said, even if this was set up to like the max difficulty, I think this would have been incredibly easy and boring at the same time. It's quite literally the same thing over and over again. Go into a group of enemies, take them out however you want to, move to the next area, and that's fine and dandy, but the problem is the game itself is it's too long. You rarely hear this, but it is just crazy long. I think there's at least like 30 missions. I wasn't keeping track, but it felt like it took a good. I beat it. It took, I would say, 16 hours just to get through the storyline and everything. And it wasn't that great of a storyline. It wasn't that great of a game, because it was literally the same thing. Hide in the shadow, take out enemy, go to the next enemy, take them out, use whatever gadgets you got, which were really cool. There's this shocker mine, which you get to throw on the ground. If a dude got next to him, it tasered him. And there's sleeping gas, and I used all of them. It was fun. Back to the controls real quick. They really needed to do something with this weapon wheel. They brought in this weird SOCOM style weapon wheel where you have to hold the directional pad to bring it up, and then you use your right stick to pick your weapon. And it was very unintuitive. It literally, in the single player, if you had to bring it up, it would stop the game because they knew it would take too damn long to pick your weapon. But in co-op and probably online in versus mode, it's not going to stop the game for everybody if they want to pick up the fucking weapons. So there's that. The game is just too long. It took too long to get through the storyline. I felt like there was too many of the similar missions. There really wasn't much variable. It was just go here, do this, go here, do this, go here, do this. There really wasn't. It was go to point A, go to point B, go to point A, or go to point B, go to point C. Knock out all the enemies or leave them. Who cares? Just go that to the point. Like, I could have left everybody there if I could have got past them. I mainly just took them down because I wanted to have some sort of fun. I could have probably walked past everybody. It's just, this is a definite rent game, and I'm glad they didn't give you the online pass bullshit, because I definitely wouldn't want to buy this game. It's just, and I definitely wouldn't want to spend extra $10 just to play online for a rented game that I'm not even buying. Like, it's not even worth it. And this game is a definite pass. Like I said, the controls are horrible. The story missions are too long and too monotonous. Definite don't buy it. I mean, definitely rent it if you like Sam Fisher and Splinter Cell. Unfortunately, they didn't get Michael Ironside again. They got somebody else. They might have changed a long time ago. The last Splinter Cell I played was like Conviction, I think, on the Xbox 360 a long time ago. The sound's good. I mean, you get to hear people, but it's also unresponsive because it feels like in my Turtle Beaches they play something different than what's actually going on. So, final notes. Go ahead, rent it if you really are into this kind of game. It's not really worth the buy. Just, I honestly am glad I just rented it. And that's it. That's all I can give you guys. It's just rent it. If I were to give it a number, I'd say 5 out of 10 because it really wasn't that great. It was just monotonous, boring. It was fun being a spy for a little while, but after about 12 hours, it gets kind of old. And that's all I can give you guys. It's just 5 out of 10. Rent it. Play what you want. And I'll see you guys on the next review.